Are Love Island couple Ciaran and Samie still together? Love Island All-Stars crowned Ciaran Davies and Samie Elishi as their 2026 winners, but the couple were only weeks out of the villa when they were plagued by split rumors. After spending almost 5 weeks together in the South African abode, everyone was convinced these two would go the distance, as they spoke about him moving to London, surviving a long-distance relationship, and even going on holiday together. But it seems reality may have crushed their hopes of a strong romance, as fellow islanders have also been suggesting a split has happened. And now, Ciaran himself has officially broken his silence on what happened with Samie. So, have they split? Here's what we know. After weeks of speculation over the status of their relationship, Ciaran has finally stepped forward and confirmed they've split. Speaking on the Not My Bagg podcast, he admitted that in the days after Love Island, things were great. But it's when he returned back home for the second time that things began to change. He said, "I knew she was busy. She was going to New York. Then the messages started to get very, very distant. I felt the energy wasn't being matched." During Samie's trip to the Big Apple, Ciaran decided to call her, which is when they called time on their relationship. A source told The Sun, "Samie is really disappointed it didn't work out, but Ciaran always knew she was a busy girl. He even made jokes about getting lots of Toblerones after each brand trip. Lots of couples survive busy diaries. It just needs both parties to communicate and stay connected that way, which is something that was lacking." There has since been rumors that Samie has a romantic spark with former Love Island contestant Tyrique Hyde, too. In the podcast, Ciaran spoke about how he sent Samie flowers when they were still together. He said, "During the time before New York, when we were seeing each other, he sent flowers to her house, and I found out maybe a day or 2 days ago. How he got the address, I'll never know. Now I'm just getting made to look like a fool. I've also come to find out that he unfollowed me the day before we split and the day after he did that post about Samie." The 26-year-old has also confirmed their split, calling out Ciaran for some of the statements he made against her. Talking on her Instagram stories, she said, "I wasn't going to say anything on the situation, but I feel like it's everywhere. I want to start by saying that it's a bit sad that someone you saw in a certain light would go on a podcast and say that you said things that you categorically did not say. Me and Ciaran were in the very early stages of dating, and we got into the real world, and it just didn't work, and that is absolutely fine." Ciaran is currently focusing on his temporary move to London with the USA boys Yaman, Zach, and Carrington, while Samie is busy on brand trips and promoting her new perfume.